normal Captain America minifigure. And this is him as a Lego Big Fig. And today I'm going to unbox, attach, and assemble Lego Avengers Big Fig. And stay tuned, because by the end of this video, all the Big Figs are going to assemble. Anyways, Lego. Now the MCU has some of the most popular and iconic movie characters literally ever.
You're one sandwich away from fat.
So big that fake Lego decided that official Lego didn't make enough chunky figures. So they decided to take a bunch of Marvel characters and make them Hulk sized. And stay tuned, because by the end of this video, I'm going to have my friend Sharky's Fake Bricks unbox the ultimate Marvel Big Fig. But first, I have to go grab all of them from the mail. Alright, now let's do our first Marvel mystery bag. Wait a minute, is that a gold one? We're gonna save this one for the end. But anyways, let's open up this one. Alright, let's open the first one, and it is going to be a Marvel one, obviously. Is that Star-Lord? Guardian of the Galaxy, who is one sandwich away from fat? Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do is put on his arms. That's Star-Lord's body, and now we have his head. Oh my gosh, that is stupid looking. Why does he not have his mask on? Also, look how big his guns are. All right, that's like huge. It's literally the size of Blocky McBlockface. He is so chunky, oh my gosh. All right, this one easily gets, on a scale of 1 to 5 chunkiness, this one definitely gets a 5. Now we just gotta place him on the Avengers Tower. Since he's a Star-Lord or Lord of the Stars, I think it would only be appropriate to put him closer to the stars. All right, we're just gonna tag him onto this stud. See that there? We're just gonna tag him on there. Oh, no, Star-Lord. All right, I low-key gave up with this section, and I literally just put him as high as I possibly could. All right, you do you, Star-Lord. Next big figure. And stay tuned to the end again, because Sharky's big figure is gonna be nuts. All right, who's this gonna be? Is that Juggernaut? He's Marvel, right? No, he just wasn't in any of the MCU movies. He was in Deadpool, though. All right, we got hand. Whoa, that's a hand if I've ever seen one. And then another hand. Yes. And he's got the helmet. Let's go. You know, so Juggernaut is not chunk. Juggernaut is beefy. I mean, look at this guy. I would not mess with him. Ah. I think he was primarily like in the Deadpool movies, but now we gotta find a place to put him in the Avengers Tower. This place is gonna be so crowded by the end of this video. Okay, I'm gonna be lazy because he's like a ground villain, so I'm literally just gonna put him on the ground. Yes, Juggernaut. All right, next minifigure. All right, this is the next Marvel Big Fig. Let's see who it is. Whoa, wait a minute. I'm seeing non-Big Fig parts in here. Hey, is that an Iron Man head? I see a whole Iron Man minifig in here. All right, we got legs, torso, head, and a helmet. But this isn't a Big Fig. But you know what is? The Hulkbuster. Yes. Oh, yes. This is epic. It's literally an honest-to-goodness Hulkbuster. I can totally see this guy busting a hole. Bruh. Pause. Hulk smash. Yeah, okay, buddy. Bruh. All right, now this one isn't beefy or chunky. This one is just darn cool. And you can even load the little Iron Man in it. Now, where do we put him? There's only one place. Yes, in the Iron Man room. He barely fits. But so is everyone else gonna barely fit. So he could go back here. Heck yeah. We got bulky Iron Man in the Iron Man assembly room. All right, next Marvel minifigure. All right, let's see who it is. Any guesses? Comment down below. Is that the Plop? No way, that's literally the Plop. All right, let's build him. Ooh, that's a thick boy. So the Plop has got an angry face and a... I don't know what face this is, but his eyes are blue. Bruh. I'm using the angry face because it's funnier. And he's got this gigantic hair. Just for comparison, here's Blocky McBlockface's head. Take off his hair. Try putting this one on. Yeah, no. All right, Blocky. All right, so this is the Plop, and he's even bigger than your mom. No, that your mom. Look at him. Can you imagine him just sitting on you? Huh? No, no, please don't sit on me. Oh. Rest in peace, Walter. This guy must take massive turns. All right, he gets a solid 10 out of 10 on the chunky meter. I love him. Now, where should you put the chunkiest Avenger? And also, why isn't he in the Avengers movies? That's a different story. All right, so this guy is so chunky that the building literally broke when he leaned against the wall and he fell out the window. And he's holding on for dear life, because if he falls down on that concrete, he's gonna plop really hard and maybe even die. All right, on to the next minifigure. Wait a minute, Blocky, why'd you get so chunky? Don't worry about it. Why is everyone getting chunky? Anyways, let's look at the next figure. All right, we're gonna do the next one. How many chunks is this one gonna get? Whoa, is that like a chunky rocket raccoon? So he comes with these big brown arms, very muscular. And then he gets a hand, and then he gets another hand, and then he gets one of the most cursed faces I've literally ever seen. Bro, what is that smile? What is that? Why does it, he could literally get rid of the smile. It actually looks kind of cool and kind of scary. But with the smile? Bruh. Nah, that ain't it, Chief. See, here's the thing, because like the arms are cool. Look at him. But he could totally like eat somebody. All right, this gets like a 3 out of 10. Now where does Rocket go? All right, Rocket, we're just putting you on the roof with Quill. I guess all the Guardians are roof dwellers. All right, and we have the new one. Whoa, is that like the Dark Captain America? All right, wait, we gotta build this first. All right, so, whoa, what is his face? Oh, that is so cursed. All right, so this dark suited Captain America comes with a Captain America shield that's like miscolored. All right, we're gonna try to fit it in his handhole. There we go. All right, we did that. And then we got this cool helmet. Look at that. That's gigantic. And no, that doesn't work. We need to have him face straight. Yes! And it's the full gray and black suit. I honestly want to know what this looks like on a real minifigure. All right, come here, me. This is supposed to be me as a minifigure. I don't know how accurate it is. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Back to disturbing Captain America. All right, you're gonna go like this. You get a solid 4 out of 5. I'm going to put him in the room near the plop where he fell off the glass bridge in the Avengers Endgame. You know that scene, the one with that big thing? So anyway, he just got knocked off the bridge by Cap and he's kind of cooked. Next, big figure. All right, let's open him. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? No way. Is that the Thing? No way, I love the Fantastic Four. Whoa, look at this. It's literally printed inside the head. He's literally inside and out rock. He's bricked. Definitely 5 out of 5 for bricks. At a chunkiness, I don't know. He's pretty packing. Imagine him getting into a fight with someone. Who would you want to see him in a fight with? Hulk smash! It's clobbering time! Clobber power! The Thing wins! Alright, where are we gonna put the Thing? Alright, I'm gonna be boring. The Thing gets to go down here with Juggernaut. He gets to chill around this pole. Alright, next Marvel Big Fig. Oh shoot. Wolverine, how'd you get in here? So his name is Logan and my name is also Logan. So we're basically twinning. Bro, why are we moaning when we put pieces on? Alright, we're gonna put on the mask, which doesn't line up with his eyes. And then we just have the claws. Alright, that is rough looking. That is also rough looking. Alright, this guy is looking pretty beefy. I give him a solid 5 out of 5 beef. Now, where do we put the Wolverine? Honestly, I know where. Yep, Wolverine's going to be the only matching thing in this set. The trash! Alright, who's gonna be in here? Oh, this is gonna be so cool. Guys, by the way, if you didn't hit the like button already, literally, what are you doing? Whoa, is that the Hulk's son? I think that's the Hulk's son. I bet most of you didn't even know the Hulk had a son. Yo, Skaar. Oh my gosh, this guy is the opposite of chunk. He is just pure bulk. Look at this guy. I wonder if he's named Skaar because the Hulk spent time on Skaar in the Thor Ragnarok. All right, we're gonna put his face on it. Yeah, and then we could just put a sword in the back. And there we go. He's got this red thing on called a loincloth. He's got some Hey Dude slippers. And he's even got all these gold highlights and this sword on his back that he can not only just put on his back, it's impossible to get off, but once you do get it off, he could use it. Literally. I am Skaar, son of Hulk. You killed my father. No, I am your father. No! Ugh. Oh no, he killed his father. What are we gonna do with him now? Oh, I know what we're gonna do with him. All right, Skaar's going right here on top of the Avengers Tower. Next, big figure. Well, there's still so many. All right, next, big fig. Whoa, another green one, Drax. And we still have that gold mystery big fig. All right, Drax is pretty cool. He's got these green arms. He's got green hands. I remember Drax being a little grayer in the movies. Oh my gosh, look at this dude's neck. His neck is so supple. Look at his gigantic swords. But they look tiny to him. Let's see. Are they taller or smaller than Blocky McBlockface, even with the giant arms? The little dagger is literally taller than Blocky McBlockface. He could literally wield a Blocky McBlockface and it would not be as powerful. Yes, Drax. All right, where are we gonna put him? Probably with all the other Guardians. Drax, you're gonna go on this level. Quill is up here. And Rocket has his foot jammed in the window because I guess he was too heavy for it. Drax, you get a 5 out of 5 chunk. All right, we're over halfway to the mystery gold figures. Let's open this one. No way, it's Groot. I am Groot. All right, now we're gonna put together this tree. You need a hand, buddy. He also got you an arm, another hand, and whoa, his accessories are these 2 gigantic branches. And look at how crazy his head is. Look at this. He's literally got this gigantic branch that is literally bigger than Florida Man. That thing is huge. I'm gonna have him hold Florida Man. All right, he's not gripping him too well, so we'll just give it to him. Aw, poor Florida Man feels left out. Don't worry, buddy, we'll find something for you. All right, Groot, now you know exactly where you're going. All right, now for Groot, we need him to make sure he stays up here, so we had him latch his little vines into the windows. Rocket already broke some glass, so you know what's a little more. And then we have legit the whole Guardian squad. Even that cursed version of Quill from earlier. Seriously, who designed that? But the Groot might be the coolest one. He gets 5 out of 5 chunks. All right, this thing's getting a little emptier. All right, we're gonna crack it open. Crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong. Is that the Black Panther? That might actually be Killmonger, which would be, I think, even cooler than Black Panther. Because, like, you expect Black Panther, but you don't expect Killmonger. Although the face does kind of look like Black Panther. All right, anyway, we're going to put on his face. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Killmonger. Oh my gosh, look how huge these claws are. He literally gets the cat claws, like the Wolverine. Why didn't they give the Wolverine these? Why did he get those goofy ones earlier? This would have been so much better for the Wolverine. Yes. Look how detailed he is. He's got cool toes, he's got a cool nose, he's got a cool helmet, and he's got some cool claws. Honestly, I'm going to put him backstage with Wolverine so they can fight it out with their claws. And we'll let the better cat Avenger win. It's gonna be Wolverine, obviously. All right, next. Blind bag. Let's go. Oh my goodness. It's Captain America. Captain America is low-key my favorite Avenger. And he's also the first one. All right, we got his gloves. We got his other glove. We got this cursed surprised face. You plug that in. Then, of course, we got to get the helmet on. Oh yeah, that's Captain America. But you know what Captain America is incomplete without? Of course, his Captain America shield, which Florida Man could probably still hold. Wait a second, Cap. Let's have Florida Man take a shot. Avengers! Assemble. Alright, we're taking that and we're giving it to Cap. Alright, this one is pretty beefy. I like him a lot, and he's got brown boots. So I'm gonna give him a 5 out of 5. Now, where's he gonna go? Good question, honestly. We probably will set him up on the glass bridge, even though he can't really, like, stand up there. But he, like, barely fits, so it's okay. Alright, let's unbox. Alright, let's see who it is. Huh? Groot? Again? Does this even count as a big fig? It is a big fig, and it's a mold that I think is actually based off of the real Groot. Because Leo made like half a molded Groot, and then they like built the other half. So I think this is unique. And it has toes. I'm a little stunned. I don't know what to do with him. Look at his face. He looks like an old guy. I feel like he shouldn't even count. Get out of here. Next mystery blind bag. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's Spooderman. Oh wait, I have a perfect idea for this. But first we gotta build him. Oh yeah, it's Spooderman. This is like the Iron Spider version from Infinity War. And I have a really cool idea with him. All right, so we got a couple of webs. And we can literally clip them on right here. All right, so he can clip onto this, and now we could like have him dangle a little bit. The question is, where does he dangle from? All right, I connected this one up here, so now Spidey's got a little bit of mileage on him. I don't know what you'd call that, to be honest with you. Honestly, I have a better idea. Yes, Spider-Man. All right, you keep dangling there, buddy. We're gonna open the next one. All right, let's open the chunker. Oh yeah, finally, we got T'Challa. I wonder if the claws are like W-shaped for Wakanda forever. Yeah, okay, this minifig gets a solid 9 out of 10. Now, where do we put him? Boom, there's an interior here. It gets the Black Panther, cause why not? Let's cover it up and lock and load in the next one. And we literally have all 5 of them here, because these are the last 5 Marvel mystery bags. So let's get into them. Oh, this one should be neat. All right. Is that Scott Lang? We got that arm, we got this arm, we got this hand. And yeah, we even have another hand. He looks pretty good. I like him. I actually like him a lot. And he's sufficiently chunky. He can get some good punches in. He's got a big, stocky build. And yeah, he looks pretty good. Now, the question is, again, where do we put him? Oh, you guys remember him? Well, we need someone to actually, like stalk him. So Ant-Man is gonna do it, because they're both bug people. So boom, Ant-Man and Spider-Man are dangling together. Yeah, you guys just keep dangling. Woo, that's kind of fun. Okay, I'm leaving it like that. All right, next mystery bag. We have only 3 of these big ones left, and then we have the gold one. All right, so we got Colossus here. All right, Colossus, he's got a scary head, and his arms are beefy and metal. And his hands are beefy and metal too. All right, we're just gonna snap in those. And one of our favorite X-Men characters is now a big fig. And honestly, I know exactly where I want to put him. You guys know it already. He's going on the chain. Aw, yeah, everyone's going on the chain from now on. It's Muppet Ladder. All right, 3 more. Will we be able to fit them all on the chain? Yo, no way. Is that Thor? All right, so we got Thor's body, which is nice and dandy and everything, but we gotta make sure he looks good first. Why couldn't they give us like chunky bro Thor? That would have been funny. All right, so that is supposed to be Thor, but it's not like he's even missing his. Oh, this is so weird. It doesn't even come with Stormbreaker. This is like the wrong hammer. Didn't look like this with this hammer. All right, and then we got the cape, which has all these areas. I guess we can connect them. Oh my gosh, connect. Oh my gosh, why is it not working? Yes! Thor, son of Odin. Also, he's gonna climb a little web. All right. Thor gets a solid like 3 out of 10 because he looks ugly, but it's still funny because he's just gonna climb this thing. Oh my gosh, it's getting worse. This is so funny. The poor thing feels like he's missing out. Bruh. All right, second to last mystery bag. Oh man, this one's gonna be good. Oh yeah, okay, this one's definitely not going up there. Oh, it's Doctor Strange. So he gets clipped and oh no, his thing broke. His little magical green thingy. All right, we're gonna just nail in his cape. Oh, whoa, there's holes in the butt too. There's buttholes. All right, yeah. Okay, guys, now we're just gonna add in this one. And he's got like a shield like Captain America. And then we're gonna give him the face. Oh my gosh, he's so chunky. Oh my gosh, this is not Doctor Strange, this is Dr. Chunk. This is Dr. Chunk, look how chunky he is. Dr. Chunk is in the house. You know where we're gonna put him? We're gonna make him fly. All right, Dr. Chunk, we're gonna connect you here to this. Oh yeah, and look at these guys. Oh my gosh, it looks so bad. So let's open this gold boy. So, let's open it up and, oh, this one's gonna be good. Oh, it's red. Okay, is it Spider-Man? Is it Red Hulk? Who's it gonna be? Is that who I think it is? It's the Chimichanga Man himself, Deadpool. Oh, and he can put like the swords. He can hold them. Oh, Deadpool. Yeah, we did a Deadpool video already. Why are you here? Breaking the fourth wall again? Hey, the Plop, what are you doing? Hey, Plop, I can see you almost brought down this whole building with you. I'm gonna take them down. Okay, friend, you do that. Get out of here. Everybody, get down. Oh my gosh. Does anybody have any orange slices? Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. I don't think the webs can hold it. Nonsense, brother. Just hold on. Spidey, I can't hold it anymore. No. All it takes now is one big yank. Okay, guys, now we're gonna go check in with our boy Sharky.
Hey, Sharky here from Sharky's Fake Bricks. I do only fake Lego over here, so thank you, Logan, so much for letting me unbox this final fake fig. So the package says do not open. I'm not really sure what that means, but I know this figure is so evilly evil and quite jacked, so let's see it. Here is Thanos. Oh, what? He's skipping leg day. Yes, so this is what we call a medium fig over here. He's half big fig and half mini fig. He's definitely been taking some supplements up here. If you want to see any more medium figs, I have a ton that I've reviewed in the past. These guys are awesome. But yeah, thanks for letting me review this guy. But back to you, Logan.
Hey guys, so while you left the Plop 8 Blocky, anyways, he's talking to you through his mouth. He's telling you to subscribe, hit all the buttons. God bless, and stay awesome. Because if you don't, he will eat you too.